Today we are in Alexandria, Virginia in the popular Ballantrae neighborhood, checking out a stunning 5,000 square foot ranch style home. This property was just fully renovated and also sits on a scenic 0.6 acre lot. Inside we have 7 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, a 2-car garage, and high-end finishes throughout. You're also on a quiet street just minutes to Del Rey and the Old Town Alexandria waterfront. The asking price for this home is $2,675,000. And with that being said, let's start the tour. And if you have any questions or would like to set up a showing, just reach out to me below. All right, let's get this tour started. And this is a super cool house. I love these big ranch style homes. Of course, it's in a good part of Alexandria, pretty close to Old Town and everything like that. So as soon as we walk in here, we got this nice door, nice light fixture, and we kind of have like a sitting area, the fireplace right there. And this house has several different fireplaces. You have some wood burning fireplaces as well as some gas burning fireplaces. And check out this huge window right here. Beautiful flat lot in the front. And then wait until you see the backyard. Super scenic. And it's on over half an acre. So you have 0.6 acres of land. So we got our 2-car garage here, plus a driveway, plus it's a quiet street, so there's plenty of street parking and not too many people coming by. So they bought this house last year and then did a full renovation on it. And you can see these exposed beams here. It feels very spacious with the tall ceilings. And then this would be the gas fireplace. So you have like a wood burning one and then a gas one on this side. And they also redid the chimney liners and I think the chimney caps. So sometimes when you're buying a house, an older house, I mean, this one's basically like a brand new house because they did a full renovation. But sometimes when you're buying the older house, they don't really do too much with the chimneys. So those always need to be looked at. Little beverage cooler right here. And we got these built-ins right here with the lighting. And anytime you're buying, new construction or a house like this that's just been thoroughly renovated, you still want to get a home inspection just because, you never know. This house, sometimes you can tell when you're walking around if there's any issues. This house looks pretty nice. I don't see any red flags, but I would always recommend getting a home inspection. So this would be the dining room. It's kind of open to the kitchen and living room, of course. And we do have the wood floors on this level. We got our quartz island here with the pendant lighting. And it looks like we have some space underneath as well. Show you that. And we'll go outside in a second, but this land is probably like a 10 out of 10 because it's scenic, it's private, it's over half an acre. It's, in a good part of Alexandria there's quite literally a $10 million house a few blocks away from here. All right, so we got our Gen Air appliances. Got the herringbone backsplash. I like that. Got our cabinets here. Let me open a couple more for everybody. You got our dishwasher, sink, then it overlooks the living room and that massive window. Over here we got our Gen Air microwave. So we got the Gen Air appliance package. I like these cabinets, those are kind of cool. And then we got the paneled refrigerator. And behind that we have a little butler's pantry area. Beautiful cabinets here. Is this another dishwasher? Okay. So we got 2 dishwashers. And this would be the pantry right there. So you got this pantry plus, you know, the butler's pantry plus, you know, all the cabinets obviously. And right off of this we have our laundry room. I believe there might be 2 laundry areas and a little mudroom as well. Got that cool tile going on. And then the garage is right there. So let's check out the screened-in porch. I'll give you another view of this kitchen. Actually, what are these cabinets? Oh, okay. Kind of put some spices there or whatever you put there. Now you got to take advantage of a yard like this, and I think this is a pretty good way to do that. Just relaxing and enjoying it by sitting down. So we got our gas fireplace, screened in porch, and then of course we have the deck leading out, and we do have the fan because it does get muggy around here. It's kind of hot and humid right now. Oh, and that's pretty cool. So the screen is retractable, allowing the full deck area to be used as a single space. So this part right here can come up, because they have a remote control for it or something like that. And then you can see the house. I mean, it's gorgeous construction here. And we got the patio below, which we'll check out. And then straight ahead, that's going to be the primary suite. So a lot of this house is on the main level, but you still have the 5,000 or so square feet. And this is just a gorgeous lot here. You can see the neighbors kind of through there. They have a swimming pool, so this would be a good house. There's a lot of houses in this neighborhood, or at least several I've seen, that have the swimming pool in the back just because it's a very scenic neighborhood, expensive homes. So it can kind of give it a little bit of a wow factor. There's definitely some neighborhoods where a pool might not be the best idea, but for this one, I think it would be just fine. They also mentioned you could install like a pickleball court. Now you got to be careful with the noise because you don't want to piss off the neighbors too much, but we'll walk this way so you can see this room again. And we have 4 bedrooms on this level and then actually 3 bedrooms in the basement. So there's not too many 7-bedroom homes. So if you go on Zillow, you search 7-bedroom homes, you're not going to find too many. All right, so we got our powder room right here. We got the cool wall design going on and this black tile here. Got our vanity, modern lights. And then this would be the coat closet off of the main entrance here. So to get to the bedrooms, there's like a separate door, just to get to the bedroom so you can have a little more privacy. And this would be bedroom number 1. And I believe these are all Marvin windows. So you have this high quality window brand. Got our closet. And then we have a second bedroom, and it looks like they would share this bathroom. Closet. So both these bedrooms, like, they're not massive, obviously, but they're not like tiny either, believe it or not. In Alexandria, sometimes they have smaller bedrooms than this in some of the townhomes. So it's, perfect for a kid or guest. And we got our full bath here. They got the subway tile going on. We got our tub and the cutout. We do have the 2 vanities here. So this bathroom is kind of like, almost like a Jack and Jill, but not quite, because it's like these 2 bedrooms, but it's not in the middle. But they would use that bathroom. Then we'll make our way around to bedroom number 3, which is a little bit bigger and also has its own ensuite bath. Let me show you the side yard. So you got a little path going back there, and it is fenced in. Got our closet. And we got the tub and the seashell, the gold seashell. So it's like this wing of the house has like all the bedrooms. And this would just be a hallway closet right here. And then we got the pocket door here, which leads to the primary suite. Got a little area for getting ready right there. And the coffee station, which you gotta have. It's my morning routine. And that's just a beverage cooler, refrigerator. Everyone's got like 20-step morning routine. My morning routine is wake up early and get a lot of coffee and just start working. It's a very simple routine, but I don't know. I think it works pretty well. All right, so primary suite, you got these very scenic views going out into your 0.6 acre yard here. Yeah, this is a really good lot. It does slope a little bit down to the left, but it's definitely very usable and relatively flat. And yeah, somebody could put a pool or, pickleball or whatever, volleyball court, soccer field. Might not be flat enough for a soccer field, but maybe you could do some grading. All right, so got our closet. Walk-in closet. And this would be the primary bathroom. So we got our nice big soaking tub here. And then we got the 2 sinks. Should probably open one of these up. Just give you an idea. And we have our shower with our bench. Shower head and sprayer. And we got our little towel nook and the water closet. So I think if this house did not have 7 bedrooms, I would totally live here. I love these like big one level. I mean, this is 2 levels, but it's, you know, a ton of living space on the first level. If this was a smaller house with this lot in Alexandria, rancher style home, renovated, I think this would be a pretty good option for myself, but I don't really need 7 bedrooms. But some people definitely do. So let's make our way into the basement. And if you made it this far, tell me where you're watching from. Tell me what you think of the house. And of course, if you have any questions on this property or any homes around Northern Virginia, DC, Maryland, just reach out to me below and I would love to assist you. All right, so this would be one of the wood burning fireplaces. I believe there's a total of 4 fireplaces, and there's a lot of space down here. We have the LVP flooring. And this is great because you can just walk right out and enjoy this incredible backyard. It's hard to find a house where you don't see your neighbors. Well, in the Northern Virginia area, at least. So we'll start back here, and then some of the bedrooms are to my left. So we got all these doors to open. That's just a storage closet. And this is kind of like the rec room. You got pretty tall ceilings in here. So you have a couple different areas to hang out. I mean, you could turn this into, I don't know, anything. Movie room. Put a pool table there. Got our closet. Got another closet. And we got even more closet space. And then this is the part of the house they did not renovate, which it's always nice to have a, you know, utility area. Man, look at how old this looks. Probably original. So then you got the walkout underneath the deck, and I'm sure they upgraded the electrical. That's what it looks like, at least. But if you wanted, you could, you know, do another laundry room down here. So we're back out by the walkout, and we still got a lot to go with this basement. I'm telling you, it's a deceptively large house. So we got our tub, shower with a nice gray tile. Our vanity here. closet. They got a lot of closets in this house, which is a good thing, of course. I mean, you got a lot of bedrooms, so it makes sense. We got our egress window. Pretty good size basement bedroom, I would say. Good size closet here. And this would be bedroom number, I'm losing track, 4 or 5. That's number 5. And got a separate entrance to the basement right here, as well as a little wet bar area. Got our nice floating shelves, navy blue cabinets, refrigerator, and then we got another bathroom. Plenty of bedrooms and bathrooms in this house. Oh, this is a super cool shower. The subway tile, the gray subway tile, and the bench. One of these up. So this would be bedroom number 6. I'm sure the neighbors would hate you, but Alexandria is Airbnb friendly as of now, so somebody could Airbnb this house, and especially if they put a pool, 7 bedrooms, and probably make quite a bit. Because location wise, you're pretty close to Old Town, Delray, and it's like it's basically a brand new house. Turn this quiet neighborhood into just an Airbnb. So we got another closet here. Let me just walk you out over here. All right, so if you have any questions or if you'd like to set up a showing for this home or any other homes around Northern Virginia, DC, Maryland, just reach out to me below and I would love to assist you. See you on the next one.